everybody, welcome back to the channel and to Throwback Thursday here on Hazzard County. I apologize for the later video today. I had some stuff going on earlier and I'm just getting to this now. I was recording some other stuff last night that I didn't get quite finished, so I apologize. This is going to be a little bit of a later video today, but we are going to rebuild the production farm in this video, and we are also going to sell all of our equipment and get some new stuff for the last little bit of Hazzard here. So I hope you guys enjoy. We are going to rebuild the production farm first, and then we are going to switch out equipment. that is a rebuild of the production farm. It's pretty basic. I just don't know what trees would look good over here, so we're just not gonna have any trees over here. We have a lot of trees around the outside of the farm, so I don't feel super obligated to put trees on the farm. So now, this is going to be a shorter video than normal, just so you guys know. Now I am going to go through and sell all of our vehicles and equipment, at least most of it, and then I am going to buy new, and I will come back in and go over what I got. And this will be setting up for the rest of Hazzard here, which I'm thinking is probably only going to be another 10 to 15 videos at most. So we're getting near the end of Hazzard here, but with that, I'm going to get our new vehicles for the rest of the series, and I will be back. Crap! I accidentally sold our cow pasture. We'll put it back in at the end. Whoops! Also, we're keeping our, root crop harvester because we just got that not too long ago. Alright, that is going to do it for this one. That will get us enough of a start. I'm going to show you guys what I got here. Like I said, I kept the, Pterodos. Oh, we also need to replace the cow barn because I accidentally sold it. We got the Fent 800, the Massey Ferguson 7626, the Fent 1050, the Massey Ferguson 8737, the Lizard Coyote, the Massey Ferguson Delta, I think this was, the Big M500 XXL, a 5 million liter Lizard underbelly trailer. We got the Diamat HS12 for, it can do all green, but we're only going to be doing corn and sunflowers with it. And then for regular crops, we got the Power Flow 35 foot. And then I need to go over to the animal farm and replace our cow barn real quick. Because, like I said, when I was selling vehicles, I accidentally sold it. Hopefully, this will let me place it back fairly. There we go. Awesome. And our I'll fix that manure pit. Dang it. I don't remember where they are right now, but there's that for right meow. So with that, yeah, that's cutting through. I will replace that between videos. Maybe. No, it's... Okay, no, we're good. I think that's built in. So no, we're good. The manure pit is fine. Disregard all that. Alright, if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and I will see you all in the next one. Later.